All right, we're on air. We're live. So here we go.
We love.
Woo, boy. Episode 53, Late Tour and the Open Championship. My name is Castle. And with me are Catman and Chappers. Guys, it's happening. We're doing our first on-air live hangout.
Oh, my God.
My God.
All right, so before we get into anything, why don't we talk about what we have to drink today? Four Loko is our sponsor we are trying to court. So Four Loko, get at us. I'm drinking a sour apple today. Chappers, I know you're drinking a Blaze or a Frost. Which one do you go
with? Frost won the contest. I already had my 5-hour energy beforehand. It was actually 5-hour energy protein. Which tastes like absolute butthole. So
basically there's just like some jizz in it.
It was horrible. And it was bigger than a normal 5-hour energy. It was like drinking, that stuff they used to give to the doctor when you were really sick back in the day that just tasted like ass.
No, thank you.
It was so horrible. But the reason why I reacted when I opened the Four Loko Frost is it is actually blue.
Oh, no, really?
Yes.
Well, yeah. What color would it be?
I don't know.
I'm assuming Blaze is orange. I don't think Four Loko has any issues with dyeing the shit out of their product.
Yeah, no. I was just like, it is very blue. It is bluer than I thought. So I mean, I'll find out about the Blaze later. I'm probably gonna drink that later today at some point. I'm not gonna drink it. I'm not going to drink them both on air because
I think that's probably for the best.
Well, my wife would leave me, and we calculated it out, and that's like almost 13 beers worth of alcohol.
Oh my God.
So I would have been pretty trashed, like really trashed, and my wife would have left me. So
yeah, that would have been bad.
All right, so I do want to say I'm drinking a sour apple. This is better than the watermelon and the peach that we all shared for the last Four Loko episode. It is green, like toxic green.
Is it? So as far as sour apple flavors go, because I very much like sour apple, would you say it's more of like a blow pop sour apple or like a Jolly Rancher sour apple?
Jolly Rancher sour apple.
And seeing that would be my preference.
Ugh.
Well, Four Loko usually tastes somewhat like a Jolly Rancher.
Right. Okay, that's fair.
The Frost doesn't taste like peppermint, which makes me happy.
What's it taste like?
I can't figure it out yet.
I would assume it's just like, I don't know. You think they use Frost in like the Gatorade sense of the word? Or like, is it, what I mean?
No, I think you're right. It's like a Gatorade Frost. It's definitively Four Loko.
Right.
Tastes like Four Loko.
Quintessential Four Loko, if you will. Brandon Grace is shooting really low.
Yeah. What is he today?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe he's 7 under now.
Yeah, because the leaders haven't even teed off yet, and Grace is already up there.
No.
Yeah, Grace is 6 under on the day. He's 2 under overall.
I'm drinking our other unofficial sponsor, Miller Lite.
Ooh, Miller Lite, get at us as well. But I mean, Four Loko, a little more realistic for us, I think.
Yes, I would agree.
Yeah, but, and Castle, they have the bartender series, which is the third installment down by Castle, which is I'm really upset they don't have it up here yet. They need to get on that, but they just unleashed the Bold series, which is the Frost and the Blaze, in addition to the Camo
Sound like
series.
Fucking American Gladiator names,
right?
Frost, Blaze. Okay, so now getting to the meat of the episode, if you will. Chappers, can you tell me what the hell is going on in this stage of Late Tour? Because I'm a little lost.
It's a time trial, bro.
Time trial.
Oh, yeah, it is. I forgot. Okay, now I'm back in it now. I gotcha.
All right, so this morning we had already had 75 riders go through. The leader was actually an American for,
McPhinney or whatever, Taylor McPhinney.
It's just Finney, but
Oh, that one.
yeah, that guy. Taylor Finney though was the leader at like 29, 15, or 18 or something.
Yeah, he's a good sprinter.
Yeah, and then we've had 2 people come in lower than that since then.
Ooh, wonder how Dan Martin's gonna do.
Tony Martin is the big time trialist. I get him.
Oh, sorry. God damn it. Well, I'm trying really hard. Jack Bauer. He's riding bikes now. He's done saving the president. He's now riding bicycles. Tony Martin came in at plus 14 seconds.
Okay.
I'm looking at a picture of him like laid out on the concrete after his time trial, and he's just like trying to suck up like as much air as he can.
Oh, yeah, that's gotta be horrible.
They look like borderline like eating disorder.
Yeah, did you see the picture that got shared on social media this week of their legs after they
dude's legs? Oh my god, that was gross.
Yeah, like they're so like seized up. I can't. End, like them at the end of the day weirds me out.
Yeah,
you gotta imagine they're like 3 or 4% body fat by the time they end this.
Oh yeah.
The average cyclist is just weird too because they have really muscular legs. But like from the waist up, they're just skinny as fuck. Like all of these guys have like sticks for arms and like because like anything.
Even the announcers, look at the announcers. They're just put together weird. They're like super long.
Yeah, they're all former cyclists.
But yeah, I know that's what I'm saying. Like I know that's what because like I get a little bit of a better look at them when they're not on the bike, and I can just tell like judging from a regular size like broadcast desk, right? Most broadcasters' arms don't reach all the way to the end of the desk.
Right.
And like these guys, they're like drooping over with their hands.
Yep.
And like, I'm like, good God, you're just put together weird.
Yeah, they definitely all got their ass beat in high school. Like, let's be honest.
I was going to say the cyclist is the only person that doesn't skip leg day, but they definitely skip upper body day.
Yeah.
But like if you think about it, anything like chest, back, arms, like anything like that as a cyclist is just added weight. So like it doesn't benefit them to like build up their upper body.
Right.
Oh. I just took another sip of this Four Loko. It was rough.
Trody McElroy.
Ooh.
He's on the practice screen.
Yeah, they're doing reverse order. So the leaders aren't going to go until after we're done here. So that's the update there.
Let's talk a little bit more about the tour though. So right now Froome's in the lead, obviously.
Yep. By 23 seconds.
Yeah, and Bardet is right up behind him, followed by Uran and Landa and Fabio Aruz rounding out the top 5 there.
Right.
So
and Landa is on.
Well, and Michael Landa is on Sky though, right?
Yeah.
So he's up there because he's protecting Froome in a sense.
Right.
Yeah, but I would assume Landa is eventually going to either take over Team Sky because like Froome is kind of in the he's in his prime, right? He's in the twilight of his prime, and so he's either going to take over Sky for Froome or he's going to go elsewhere like Richie Porte did.
Okay.
Although we're seeing how well that's working out for Richie Porte.
Well, hey, fuck off, man. That was my rider for the tour.
Well, at least he had a chance for a little while. Like fucking Movistar decided it was a good idea for Quintana to do the Giro d'Italia.
Yeah.
And he was fucking burned out before the start of the fucking.
Yeah, he is not.
I mean, that's the reason why we haven't seen your boy, Mr. Dumoulin. He raced the Tour de Italy, won that, and he just wasn't up for Tour de France this year.
Well, and you can
these guys look
see why.
Miserable. Why would you ever do this? This doesn't look fun.
No, it doesn't.
Like, it doesn't look fun. Like, at least other sports, you're like, yeah, that could be a good time. These guys just look miserable all the time. They never look comfortable or happy.
Dude, did you see how big that dude's quads were? Holy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Martin. It's Martin. Never mind.
I just don't understand it. God. unbelievable. I mean, very cool because I could, I just don't get it.
Hey, chappers, what's the music policy now? Can they listen to music while they ride throughout the day?
Probably. They have radios.
Yeah, I was gonna say because they've got radios in their ear.
DJ's going off the tee on 11 right now. He's 2 under. He's got driver.
All right.
Well, aren't you gonna introduce him?
No, he's not on 1. I'm only gonna do
you
it.
should introduce him anyway because it's the first time we're seeing him.
No,
yeah, do it.
Damn it,
he already drove the ball. No, if I'm gonna do it, it has to be proper.
Next on the tee.
That guy was so cool, and these new starters suck. They
do suck, man.
They're really bad. They're not good. He just like set the tone for like the entire tournament, and these guys are just like, oh, now on the tee, that guy, and it's like, oh, cool. Well, that's neat.
Master Jordan Spieth from Texas.
I don't know. I don't know. Put your video resume in there. Catman.
I should. Except they'd be like, you don't fucking sound anything. Like,
yeah, you would definitely offend somebody, but like,
yeah, but
ask us if we give
Jeff Ogilvy. The problem is like that would wear off after time. You know what I mean? Like, I would only be able to keep it up for so long. And some of those names,
you could just be a guest one for like
the ones I could absolutely do.
Yeah, it'd be like a Make-A-Wish thing.
Oh my god. I think we have a new goal here.
Oh god.
Fuck for Loco. Let's get Catman as a starter at the Open Championship.
Amazing. I don't know that they would do
What's
that.
your disability, little boy?
How should I know?
We could come up with something. I don't know. We'd need to come up with a pretty rich backstory. My parents always told me that I never amount to anything.
We just need to grow your hair out and like shave it in like little patches and then like put a helmet on you.
In my head, I'm picturing Butters from the Fun Times with Weapons episode. Lift.
You could like smear Blistex all over my mouth.
Oh god. Oh man.
Guys, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I was switching gears a little bit. The Open, the weather's really nice.
Oh my god!
Right now,
yeah, someone's gonna shoot like a 62, is what everyone keeps on saying.
Well, it's gonna be fucking Brandon Grace.
Yeah, that's probably true. He's really good. He just like can't string it together for 4 rounds. Justin's back up to 2 under. So what? That's 5 under for him on the day, right?
He's only through 10 holes. So like if the weather keeps nice and he keeps hitting it well, look out.
Chappers, we talked about this before we went live, but you want to give us a rundown of how the weather has been for the last 2 or 3 days?
Well, I haven't really followed it too closely, so it's hard to tell. I know I had it on yesterday morning and it was brutal. So like
it looked miserable.
The people who teed off yesterday in the morning were really up shit creek without a paddle. I mean, it was unfortunate if you got the afternoon on Thursday and the morning on Friday, because I think wasn't Thursday pretty even throughout?
Thursday was fine, and everyone kept on saying it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse, and sure enough, like Friday was okay in the
in the morning, it was brutal.
In the morning, well, there was a stretch where it got really bad. Like when I was watching before going to work, so about 6:30 to 7:30, whatever, it was okay. It was.
I suppose that's not
windy.
The morning for them. It's like midday.
Right. It was early, or it was windy, but it wasn't rainy. And then like after I left, I watched some highlights from like mid-morning, and it was fucking rainy and windy, and guys were just soaked.
Yeah.
But like today it looks gorgeous, and they were saying it was going to be shit weather all weekend. So obviously their weathermen are just as inaccurate in Europe as we are over here.
Well, I mean,
obviously they live by the same shitty standard.
Yeah.
So you're saying the weathermen in Great Britain are about as good as their pollsters are.
Oh God, you savage.
Oh, hey, Catman.
Yes.
Yeah, I threw a Brexit reference in there.
Can I see that cup that you're drinking out of right now?
Oh, the Rudy's cup that I have?
Ooh, another unofficial sponsorship. All right. Tell us about your Rudy's cup.
My Rudy's cup is from when we were down in Austin, Texas, and it was I think it was our fifth day there. And we wanted more barbecue because you can never have enough barbecue. And we went to Rudy's, and they have all the plastic cups of all different sizes. And so I have like 5 of them.
You might as well at that point.
And it was delicious. I remember everything. The sausage was very good. I got some fatty and normal brisket, and they were both tasty, and the sweet tea was phenomenal.
Oh, man. It makes me want some Rudy's right now.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Catman, you weren't here when I set this up behind me. How do you feel about the Drink for Loco Slurm guy?
I very much like it. It kind of reminds me of that episode of Rick and Morty when they're in the bar with like all those weird creatures, the giant episode.
Holy shit.
One of those guys.
How did you nail that?
I don't know.
I don't remember what he's talking about.
He takes Morty into the bathroom and tries to rape him.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I remember. So it's actually not that guy, but it's one of the other
right.
Cronenberg. All right, so it's supposed to be a Cronenberg Jamie.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was just a dinosaur.
So it's a Futurama reference.
Well, no, it's a Rick and Morty.
God damn it! Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's a Rick and Morty reference, but
right.
This was drawn by our own Megan McDowell.
Oh wow!
And
the artistic talent there.
The artistic talent was outstanding.
Top notch.
Yeah.
Huh.
Guys, we have one viewer.
Who is it? Troy?
I'm guessing it's the Queen.
Oh, that's probably true. Oh, DJ out of the fescue. DJ out of the fescue onto the putting surface.
Oh, he rolled it on. It's going to trickle a little bit. That's a useful shot.
That's a member's bounce. I could have gotten
that.
Come on, Ernie. I love you.
Inevitably, DJ's probably going to 3-putt that, though.
Oh, fuck off.
God damn it, Ernie.
All right. Just for reference, because we've talked about this like 18 times, I did lose like $240 potential dollars on DJ.
Sucks. That really sucks.
And I wasn't even referring to that. I was just referring to how bad he is at putting.
Yeah,
he's been better since he switched putters.
Yeah,
that's your second. That's your second shot across my bow this morning. You know that, right?
Well, it's unintentional. I just it's just a little shot on DJ, which I don't know why I do that because I like DJ.
Yeah, but it's still funny.
Yeah,
I agree. I really like DJ as well, but it's still really funny because
kind of like
just go ahead.
It's kind of like the Coke jokes. You can't really,
Yeah, I can't resist.
Yeah,
there'd be something wrong with you if you could.
Right. Same thing like Aaron Hernandez jokes. Like, even if you liked Aaron Hernandez, even if you were friends with the guy.
Who liked Aaron Hernandez?
If you liked him as a football player before he was, a murderer.
I mean, he was on my fantasy team once way back in the day.
Right.
It doesn't mean I liked him. There's lots of people on my fantasy team I don't like.
I'm just saying, even if you liked Aaron Hernandez,
Oh,
I just lost my train of thought. Thank you, Chappers.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Even if you liked Aaron Hernandez, you still were going to make fun of him for
Oh yeah, sorry. Thank you.
PCP and potentially killing people. Well, actually being convicted of killing people. He murdered people. He murdered people and then he killed himself. Thank God.
Well, according to the state of Massachusetts,
apparently you're right. Now he didn't.
He only murdered one person.
He only murdered one person for a while, and now he hasn't murdered anybody.
And now he hasn't murdered anybody. There was just a homicide that involved him.
Yeah, how does that work in their record system? This dude
probably
died.
reads like an expungement, basically.
Coming from an attorney perspective, public defenders, not that they like it when their clients die, but there's a certain excitement when someone dies because that's one of the few ways that you can actually win a case.
That's kind of fucked up, though. You know that, right?
Holy crap! Brandon Grace is going for Eagle.
Have you ever
at
worked in a
17.
public defender's office?
I have not. So, like, I understand. Like, it's just fucked up. But
Brandon. Oh,
The
actually,
kind-
that was really good speed.
that was a tough.
Really good
That was a
speed.
tough putt. Yeah.
So he's about to go 8 under.
That was for Eagle. Yeah, that's exactly what he wanted to do. Just leave it about a foot away.
See, I would have
just
tried
tap.
to put it in.
nice touch that. Yeah, but
Well,
if you tried to put it in, that would have been 6 feet off
Yeah, I
the green.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he actually 8 under?
I mean, he
1,
gave
2,
himself.
3, 4. God damn it! I can't read that fast. And they're.
Hold on, I've got you. Brandon Grace is 7 under today.
Oh, okay.
Does that include his last birdie?
It says he's through 16.
So no, it doesn't.
He's 8
So
under.
he's 8 under.
He
Okay.
just birdied 17.
I've got the open.
Here's DJ's putt. Oh, he
He'll
lagged it
par.
up there.
He'll par.
I got the open leaderboard up and the Tour de France leaderboard up as
I
well.
haven't
So if you
checked
guys
one par in a while.
have questions today, just refer to me. I've got it.
Oh, Blade Tour's on commercial
Oh,
for Axe body spray.
gross.
Yeah,
Uh,
It's not that like pickle juice leg cramp thing.
Oh yeah, that shit's weird. Yuck.
I think I've missed this. Somebody needs to tell me about this.
I don't know.
Like,
They just advertise weird shit.
Yeah, because it's like they cater it all towards cycling fans, so it's all like
It's a niche market. I mean, like
Right.
in America, the only people who watch it besides us are like
actual
cyclists.
cyclists.
Yeah. We're the only weirdos who like are into like sports and racing enough to watch cycling. And that's my fault.
Sorry,
What?
Yeah, what was that, Catman?
I just like to say Peloton. Funny, like how
Peloton
I
is an
imagine French would
awesome
say.
word.
C'est Peloton.
The peloton.
I feel like we need to incorporate the word Peloton more in like our everyday life.
I try to.
So I had this moment like I don't know, about a year ago,
Yeah.
2 years ago maybe. I don't know. I was trying to describe something that was going on in my life, and all I could come up with was it's like the Peloton is ahead of me and I'm trying to chase it and I'm never getting up.
Yeah,
like,
you're never. That's
Yeah.
it. I mean, that's a pretty accurate. I mean, once you're off the back of the Peloton, it's pretty fucking hard to catch up.
Exactly.
Unless you're Team Sky.
Well, yeah, because then you basically decide how fast the Peloton goes, and you have enough people to drop back and bring you with.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being that powerful as a team that you're just like, yeah, all right, we're going to hang back for a little bit. And then all of a sudden, we're just going to turn it on and race past the Peloton and then set the pace.
Well,
I
that's-
wish. Go ahead.
their normal strategy is to get out in front of the Peloton and push the pace. And the reason why they do that is because it deters people from trying to break away. Because if the Peloton's pace is slow, then a team can get together or like riders can get together and like create a breakaway by just like going. But like if the Peloton's pace is high, then you're just hanging on and trying to stay with the group. And it deters people from taking off and creating a breakaway group, which is what Sky wants because they wanted a predictable race because, you know, they're just like, it's about like gaining seconds and they know they can get some seconds out of the mountain stages and the time trials from Froome. So like they're going to push the Peloton pace up so no one can, so like breakaways are rare. And they'll let people go, but they'll only let people go if they're not, you know,
Worried
up in
about
the
it.
standings. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they almost fucked that up with letting Fabio Aru take off in one of the early stages.
Yeah, but he's got no one else to carry the weight.
Right.
after that.
Like, but
All right,
look how
so-
that worked out for him. It was a calculated move. They let him go. Eventually he
Right.
burned out and, you know, he's not out of it, but like, you know, they're more worried about Romain Bardet right now than Fabio
because
Aru.
Bardet actually has a team to carry with him.
I mean, Aru's almost 2
Well, Aru
minutes
does
behind. Aru's almost 2 minutes behind, and we're going into the final
but
day tomorrow.
So
So
fucked up. Aru's team fucked up super bad. Like the day at when he gave the yellow jersey right back.
Well,
Didn't
okay.
Aru's team
let's-
and Aru fuck that up?
well,
I mean-
all right, time out. The next closest person to being at the top of the leaderboard from Aru's team is Andre Zeitz in 45th place.
Andre Zeitz.
Well,
that dude's 2 hours behind. I mean, like, he didn't have teammates there to help.
Yeah. Well, let's like make one thing clear. As far as the yellow jersey goes in teams, like it's Sky, and then like there's a big gap to everybody else.
But like, it was a big enough feat that Aru was able to take the yellow jersey. But it's an even more difficult feat to be able to hold the yellow jersey against Sky, which makes perfect sense. But all I'm saying is, the day after Aru got the yellow jerseys from Froome, he gave it right back. And my understanding was that there was a mix-up of strategy and no one up there to help Aru continue to hold the yellow jersey.
Well, I think that's partially it. And I think partially like other teams besides Sky don't really have the firepower to keep up. And like the second best team was probably BMC.
Right.
And their guy.
Bardet's team, correct?
No, that's Richie Port's team.
Oh, okay.
And then
How's he doing? Sorry, go ahead.
Wow. That was pretty savage.
I'm sorry. You just set me up so easy. Who the hell is Bardet? Like, they wear that Argyle baby blue shit. Who the hell is Bardet's team?
Bardet, I was just going to say, I don't know. I don't remember what his team name is, but like they're probably number 3 as far as.
Who are we on course with now? Do you know?
Brandon Grace.
Okay. No. On Tour de France.
Oh, I don't know. I switched back to Brandon Grace. He's in the first cut. Are we with that Polish guy still?
It was a white and red jersey.
No, not the Polish guy. I don't know who that is.
We just had
He's a Sky guy. It might be. Oh, it is the Polish guy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Michael Kutakowski.
Okay, he's on course right now for fastest.
He just finished.
Okay.
He finished 1 second off the lead.
All right, so here's the thing: is I'm on PS View. You guys are on regular cable. I think when we switch over to bikes, I'm probably about a minute behind you guys.
Okay.
Sorry, do you want a spoiler alert?
No, go ahead. Just tell me always.
Oh, he finished 1 second off the leader.
And it looks like I'm probably about 30 seconds behind you because that's all it took for me to see that he finished.
Yeah. Oh, look at the sweat. Oh,
yeah. That was.
Pay attention to this. They show like a super slow-mo and the sweat's just like flying off his face. It's kind of cool.
Dude, this is nuts. I mean, like the video cut to him, leaning against the stadium wall here.
Yeah.
He's got a physician on him. I mean, like, this is just.
I would imagine, like, legitimately, you are in some sort of probably worse position than usual to literally have a cardiac episode.
Yeah,
but at the same time, these guys are at the peak of physical conditioning here.
Yeah, the wife actually brought up an interesting point. She asked, like, how many people have died during late tour and its history. And it was more of, like, how many people have gone off of a ravine and, like, died. So I looked it up, and first of all, late tour has been around forever, well over 100 years. And more, I think it's like 8 people total, but only 4 of them have been riders. There have been people who just died for random reasons, like getting hit by
spectators.
Yeah,
getting hit by the motorcycles.
Dumbasses.
Yeah.
Well, that's thinning of the herd. I mean, those people were gonna go either way.
There's some creatures out there in some of these like rural stages in France. It's nice to know that like we're not the only
ones. Yeah. Oh my God, Sergio made a pot. He makes a pot to Sergio.
Like we're not the only ones who have like backyard bumpkins. Like they got them all over.
Oh yeah.
Well, all right. So I do want to say that
is...
Sergio and Ricky are playing together today. Just
that's interesting. Yeah, I saw that. That's kind of interesting. I can't imagine that's probably Ricky's ideal pairing.
No, because I don't
think anyone wants to be paired with Sergio. He's such a prick.
Right, but they've had issues in the past where they've kind of gotten in each other's faces.
Yeah, I like Ricky. Ricky's still going low.
Right, he's 2 under on the day. He's even overall. He looks like he's starting to string together a great day, though.
I mean, if you can just get 3 under by the end of the day today, who knows what's going to happen tomorrow?
Right. So weather's the great equalizer there.
Anyone got the weather update for tomorrow?
Catman, I feel like that's going to be the real house right there.
Let me be a meteorologist. I love being a meteorologist. Hold on.
How about you grab another beer? Like, that's a lot of water you're drinking.
Royal Burkdale. I will. Hold on.
He can't. He's got to go take some salted caramel cake.
I got to taste some cake, bro. All right.
Waterloo
Road in Southport, United Kingdom.
Some super salty caramel cake in a minute.
10-day weather forecast.
Oh,
man. Needs to make par on 18th hole. So Grace is on the back of the 18th green, and he's got a 2-putt to shoot the lowest ever recorded round in a major.
Oh, this is actually great live radio here. Simulcast or
all
whatever
we've got for today. Overcast with rain showers at times. Chance of rain 70%. Local heavy rainfall possible. So we're not out of the woods yet.
Great live radio to one viewer, the Queen. Thank you, girl.
I don't think we should have revealed that only one person is listening to us right now.
If you hop on our YouTube, it would tell you that we've only got one viewer currently.
Sunday, AM rain showers early with overcast skies later in the day. Wind 10 to 20 miles an hour. So that's pretty standard. So it looks like there's not going to be any of your sort of gale force events. Potential rain every day, but it's the United Kingdom. So of course there's potential rain every day. And temperature's not miserable, and the wind looks like it's going to be 10 to 20, which is pretty much what it always is.
Man, I remember being a kid
and sitting under 10 right now.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, like 10 to 20, that ain't bad. Gusts of 20, if that's the worst it gets.
Yeah. All right, so I remember being a kid and like sitting in my parents' bedroom when we lived in Texas and watching the British Open and like just gale force winds every day of play. And these guys are just fighting for their lives. And my dad telling me, you know, and it's something that's stuck with me my entire life. Weather is the great equalizer.
It really is.
You know, you look at it, it doesn't matter if you're Dustin Johnson, you're Tiger Woods, you're Rory McIlroy, that guy, that no-name guy, that, you know, whoever it is, you know, back in, all right, not Danny Willett, but, you know, Aaron Badley.
Mitch Berger. Or Dan Berger. I always say Mitch Berger because he was the punter for the fucking Vikings. What the fuck?
Yeah,
it's Dan Berger.
All right, so if you're Aaron Badley back at like 7 over, if you have 2 days of bad weather and you just put together like a decent round, everyone above you might just shit the bed.
I think Grace is gonna do it.
Yeah, he's got
a knee knocker. It's a bit of a knee knocker for par, but I mean, he should make it. I always like listening to that.
You guys know this
is a big deal.
This means nothing until 355 rolls around and Jordan Spieth.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
it's
it's the lowest ever score in a major. It kind of means something.
Yeah.
At the British Open of all places.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you're not supposed to go this low.
If you get blessed with good weather in the British, you can score low because like these courses aren't
it's only playing 1,072 yards today.
Yeah.
Par is 70, which is a little bit different.
Brandon Grace's caddy, is that his best friend?
I would assume so.
Okay, just
I don't know. I really like.
Friend, you're doing it wrong.
I really like that. I really like listening in on the South African golfers because they always speak Afrikaans. A lot of their caddies are from South Africa as well, so they speak Afrikaans. Like Ernie does that, and I just think it's fucking sweet.
It's a sweet language.
It's some gamesmanship there too. You can really throw some shit around and have no one know what the hell you're talking about.
Well, it's the same thing we talked about last year with the Olympics, where when you get into the pool for water polo or you're on the handball
lipper.
Yeah, or if you're on the handball court, if you're speaking German, you're speaking Spanish, you're speaking Italian, and you're playing the American team, you obviously have an advantage at that point.
Right.
You understand both English
and And most likely, if you are on the German team or Italian team or Spanish team, or French, you probably understand what the other European countries in close proximity are saying, or at least a general idea. Because exactly. I mean, what on average, your well-educated Europeans speak like 2 to 3 languages, or at least are like competent in 2 to 3 languages.
Absolutely.
Holy shit! Is he actually going to do this?
We're advocating for better language among our youth, teaching better language.
We did it.
Yeah, he knocked it in.
He claw putts too. Jesus.
Yeah, it's so awkward. I mean,
Phil switched off the claw.
I get why people do it, but like at the same time, it's such an awkward thing. Like I would just be so uncomfortable.
All right, Chappers, tell us the advantages of the claw grip for putting.
Wow.
All right, morning drive. Let's go.
I would think, this is kind of like a guess, that it would kind of stabilize shit because like because you're holding the club like that, and you have to keep your like to hold to I wish I had the video right now. To hang on to the club like that, you have to keep your wrists that you can't flip your wrists over when you're holding the club like that. So kind of like yeah, exactly what you're doing right now. That is what I'm like you can't see me, but that is exactly what I'm doing. So it kind of like stabilizes, but like it just it seems
I don't understand how you would keep quiet wrists through that. I don't understand how like to me
you have to keep quiet wrists through it, otherwise you're going to drop the club.
Yeah, but like to me putting is all about rhythm. Like I get I'm not a professional and I get it, but for me like putting is all about tempo and rhythm, and there's no way I could be able to properly control my tempo and rhythm in my backswing to follow through with some weird fucking like claw bullshit.
It would be really distracting. But again, these guys are really good at not getting distracted. Like you don't become a professional golfer if you're easily distracted.
Tiger's
easily distracted by hot women.
Yeah. And
narcotics.
Hey guys, he's getting treatment for it. It's
when
fine.
you think about it though, like
didn't he complete his treatment? He's like, hey guys, I'm done with my treatment. Really? AKA the state mandated 1-day DWI program.
Andy Bean said he came out like jacked.
Yeah, he probably
is jacked, but he's not good at golf anymore.
I know, I'm just saying.
If you were Tiger Woods,
2 separate things. Look at John Daly.
If you were Tiger Woods and somebody said, I've got this magic shot that will restore your body, but you're going to go back to destroying it as soon as I do with that outrageous swing you used to have, and 20 years from now, you're not going to be able to walk, similar to like Earl Campbell, would you say yes, just so you could return to glory and win a whole bunch of tournaments and break all the records?
If I was Tiger or if I was me?
If you were Tiger.
Okay, because if I was me, I might think about it because I am terrible at golf. But Tiger already won a bunch of shit. So if I was Tiger, I'd say, hell no. Like, let me just move on with my life. But you know him, he wouldn't say hell no. He'd do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, he would.
I think.
But I question that, though, because I don't know how much he loves the game of golf anymore. Like, that's my big question. It's not whether he can get his swing back or whatever. It's like, does he actually want to play the game of golf competitively?
I would say yeah.
Yeah, but like, we all know Tiger's level of competition compared to everyone else's is a different animal. And that's that. It's not just, okay, Tiger, would you like to play? You know, it's not, do you want to play some tournaments? It's like, do you want to get out on tour? Like, are you that interested in playing the level of competitive golf?
Is he any more interested than he always was? Because like he never like
DJ
very rarely. Yeah, that was a great shot. He's good with a wedge. Very rarely.
Do we know how far out he was on that shot?
Probably like 125.
Yeah, probably like something we would normally use a pitching wedge for.
And like, yeah,
he's just like doing a half swing with
please go on the green.
I think that's one of the biggest differences. Like I know these guys like bomb it, 350 and all that. But I think the biggest difference between like amateurs and pros is actually like a wedge game.
Yeah.
Because they can
Really?
just park really close to the pin. Whereas like the average amateur is just like, God, even if they're inside of 100 yards, is like, God, I just hope I can get this on the green.
Well, there's also Henrik Stenson who hit a 5-iron from 240 yards out yesterday.
Right. I mean, like these guys can hit it farther, but I think what makes them better than I think where they really get strokes is like how accurate they are with their irons and their wedges. Like they, when they're inside of 100 yards, they're expected to, even these courses are tough, they're expected to park it within 5 feet of the pin. Like the average amateur is like, I just hope I can get this on the green.
Yeah. That's true. I don't like Mike Tirico much.
I don't either.
All right.
He's fucking white bread, man.
I hate. Oh wow. Is that racist?
No.
He's just saying he's dull. He's dull.
He's dull. He's white bread.
Okay. I hate him as a golf announcer, but I think he does okay on football.
He's not terrible.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm indifferent to him when it comes. No, I don't really like him.
And they put him on NBC. They put him on NBC because Al Michaels is getting old. So like when they do extra, like more, like Al Michaels will take vacation when they do more than one broadcast a week, which they do fairly frequently. He does one of them, and then occasionally Al Michaels will take a week off. So that's why he's on NBC now, and he does the golf thing instead of the ESPN, which I like because I like the is it Sean McDonough?
Yeah.
Is that his name?
I don't know.
He did college for ESPN forever, and he still does, but he now does Monday Night Football too. And I like him a lot. Tirico, I don't. I would say Joe Buckish, but I like Joe Buck a little bit more.
Joe Buck so much.
I don't get why you hate Joe Buck. He's just like, he just is. Like, Joe Buck's like the epitome of
being annoying and making me not want to watch sporting events.
I don't know.
I don't like Joe Buck.
Guys, I'll be right back. I've got to go hit the bathroom.
Okay. Paul Casey just fucking sunk one.
When he comes back, I'm probably going to take my piss break too.
Okay, that's fine.
There's only so much Four Loko you can drink.
Yeah, I got to go soon anyway. Is that pee?
No.
DJ make a par.
That was my Four Loko, which is almost gone.
Christ.
That's how a man does it. Where's your other beer, by the way?
I'm not getting another one.
God.
There's Daniel Berger. See?
Huh?
He's a real person.
Is that the guy on the back of the cart?
No, he's the professional golfer in the orange shirt. He's really tall and he's been playing very well recently. So we were trying to think of people.
In the commercial?
Yeah. No, in real life.
I see a commercial.
Yeah, in the commercial. He's the one in the orange polo in the commercial. But I'm saying in real life he's been playing good golf. DJ teeing off with an iron. This is a par 3, 8-iron, probably 195 yards. See, this is better for him because like he likes to hit the ball high. So this weather suits him much better because he was trying to struggle to keep hit low stingers the past 2 days.
Yeah, that's why
you just can't do that.
That's why Jason Day is never really.
He hits the ball a million yards in the air.
He hits it higher than anyone else.
He shot 5 or 6 under today.
Yeah, because the weather's nice.
Right.
Because his ball flight is beautiful. I mean, he hits it. He has these towering shots. And when he won the PGA Championship at Whistling Straits, the weather was pretty calm for the most part,
Right.
especially on the last day, and it really helped him because
Now on the tee from USA, Gary Woodland.
I like that. That was a good one. All right, guys, we've got 5 minutes left with Catman before he has to take off.
All right, I'm gonna go take my pee break and grab a beer because I'm almost done with this Four Loko.
Yeah, I've got like a side beer that's half full, but this Four Loko is still half full too, so I'm kind of fucked.
Gary Woodland hits the ball real far, right?
I believe so.
I just finished this Four Loko Frost, by the way.
He hits the ball real far into the rough.
Yeah, he does. And now on the tee from Northern Ireland, Rory McIlroy.
Oh my god, I love this. Why can't you just stay here and do this all day?
I mean,
maybe he should. Like, I really think he should be a guest.
A guest, yes.
I guess
a guest commentary. Maybe we should like
Rory's
make
got
a video
contribution for Rory.
Chappers,
I like Rory.
Hui!
Hui!
He likes it. He likes it. He bit his lip.
Smash potatoes!
He likes it. He bit his lip. Jesus, Connor, why don't you?
He did bite his lip.
Go get a hotel room, man.
Yeah, oh my god. Go to the bathroom already.
He's the second sexiest who I've seen.
Yeah, that's true. We all know who the first is.
Number one is Jamie Little. She does
Obviously.
She does
right,
the
I gotta see you guys.
Go.
Yeah, go. Chappers, get the fuck out of here. All right. Catman, while he's gone, let's talk about Jamie Little so that he can.
Oh, he's gonna be so upset. What
I
about
heard
Jamie
that.
Little?
Oh God. All right, but seriously, Jamie Little, number one who in our books because
Obviously.
she talks NASCAR.
Because she talks NASCAR and she just seems like a classy lady.
She does seem like a classy lady, does she not?
She really does. She classes up NASCAR, which isn't easy to do all the time. Because, like, let's be honest, NASCAR is kind of a mixture of like rednecks who hit the jackpot, and now they all have these, you know, smoking hot wives or girlfriends that are all about being decadent. But sometimes it's like trash decadence, you know, where it's like I have everything all at once. She's just even keel, the right amount of jewelry, you know, not 50 million rings and sunglasses that cover half of her face.
Right. I just want to let you know, and I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to tell the group here because Chappers is away doing whatever he's doing. Let me pull it up. Tripod Sports. So the other day we tweeted at. Oh no, I didn't do it from the Tripod Sports account. Fuck.
I thought I saw you tweet at somebody.
I'm back.
I tweeted at. Did it not go through? Holy shit. That's why we didn't get a reply.
Why? Who was it?
Hold on.
The suspense is killing me.
Tweets and reply. Oh, there it is. Kimmy Kuhn. Kimmy Kuhn is she is 1/3 of the hosts on the Glass Case of Motion, which is Ryan Blaney's podcast.
Oh yeah.
But she also does coverage for NASCAR on NBC, I believe.
Does she do like the like rate like the I don't know
What's her
summer
name?
shows, I guess. Kimmy Kuhn.
Kim Kuhn. Here, I will send you her profile because Chappers, you might be in love.
I think I found her Twitter. Oh, my God.
Oh Jesus. All right.
I mean, I would love to have this young lady on our podcast so we could talk to her about NASCAR, Ryan Blaney, recording the Glass Case of
Sprint
Motion.
Cup girl. Former Sprint Cup girl.
Okay.
That would explain some things.
What would it explain?
I was just saying she's an attractive young lady.
Okay.
We're wrecking our chances here.
Yeah, I mean, she is definitely not going to be on the show at this point.
Yeah, I mean, we're fucking Brent Musburgering
it. That'd be really funny if we could actually do that.
What, Musburger?
God. Yeah, it's just funny. Crazy old bastard.
Oh, I love Musburger. I'm so sad that he's done with basketball.
I do too.
He's done.
He's done. I thought he was going to still do like a football game or two this year.
I don't think so.
Hey, how about Hugh Freeze?
Yeah, so let's talk about that. I actually meant to bring this up. So what's the deal with Hugh Freeze? Let's talk about it.
He called all the escort services.
Wait, I never heard about this.
Yeah, are you serious?
Right.
He resigned. I believe it was either Wednesday or Thursday night because it was either resign or be fired. He had a meeting with the athletic director and the president of the university. And
where was he again?
Ole Miss.
Oh.
He was the one that paid Laramie Tunsil's mom's electric bills.
Oh.
And so apparently while he wasn't when he wasn't busy paying his players' mother's electric bills, he was busy using his telephone to call female escort services.
You have to assume if he's doing something like that, like you have to assume that like there's other really shady shit. Like,
so apparently he just like it was.
Oh,
my God,
Rory, you dirty girl!
So apparently
he just set the fucking tone.
Just a pattern of calls to these female escort services, and they wouldn't go into any more detail, but they were like, yeah, conduct detrimental to the university, blah blah blah.
Yeah. All right, so I just want to read and yes, we did lose my video here for a second. The Queen's doing things in the background, doesn't want to be seen on screen, but al.com.
She's naked.
No, she's not. She just didn't want to be seen on screen. al.com. Ostrich, Hugh Freeze admitted to Saban's treatment center, and they're predicting that Hugh Freeze will end up at Alabama and do the same thing that
Saban's treatment center.
Yeah, they're saying Alabama is Saban's treatment center.
You get it?
Similar to a sober Sarkeesian reference, like he takes in these.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not as well versed in college football as you guys. Like, I was like, did Saban like donate a bunch of money to like?
That's not out of the question. I definitely see why you would think that.
Right.
I was just clarifying.
Former college football coaches that tried to be like Nick Saban, and he felt bad that they all like went off the fucking deep end, and he's like, okay,
he's just like, I don't give a shit what you do because you're really good at your job. So just like here's a burner.
Oh yeah, he fucking he's so cutthroat, dude.
Here's a burner. Just show up to work every day, and I'll just give you a new burner every week.
Michael, why are you still here? You can't have your cake and eat it too. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, I am gonna go.
Queen dropping knowledge bombs over here.
It's true. We gotta go.
But yeah, so Hugh Freeze admitted to Saban's treatment center. So in the next like 3 to 4 months, he'll be on staff at Alabama. Absolutely. He'll be rehabbing, in sex rehabbing from his escort problem, a la Tiger.
The sex rehab.
All right, I have to go. I love you.
All right. Hey, bye, Catman. We're going to keep going for a little bit.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of the podcast. I'll see you guys later.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
All right, chappers, it's just you and me.
And me.
And the Queen.
That's fine.
Where's Bahani? Does Bahani want to get in on this?
If you can ramble and bullshit for a second, I can go get her.
I can definitely do that.
Okay.
Queen.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Rory McIlroy's clothing?
What is he wearing today? I don't have my glasses on.
That's him right there. Where are your glasses at?
In my backpack, which is right next to you.
Okay, hold on. He is a who. You're gonna have to speak up a little bit since the microphone's on this side. And we'll have to wait until Chappers gets back to make sure that he actually can hear you, but Ricky Fowler, really classy, wearing the white and blue today. Like the
very classy and preppy, classic navy.
Yeah, classic navy here.
It's a good look.
Oh, which is kind of unconventional for him because He's normally the guy that wears like the fluorescent green or the fluorescent orange.
Guy with the Duck Dynasty beard. Oh no, never mind. It's not that good. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, that's a rough beard right there. I didn't see the name on it, and I can't remember who it was.
That's not good. It's blonde on top. It's not good.
All right, so I'm going to give you an update here, James.
Okay.
Jordan Spieth is in the lead.
We like that.
Yeah.
All right, we got rejected real hard.
Why? What'd she say?
I was like, "Do you want to make a guest appearance on the podcast?" And she's like, "No." And
Really?
I'm like, the Queen's on. She's doing it. And she's like, "That's nice."
What's the matter with that?
Bethany says no. Bahani says no to the podcast.
She's a little hungover.
Oh, she's a little hungover today. Yeah. Hey, were you guys watching live PD late night last night?
I mean, if we account for us being old, yeah.
I mean, it was still at like, it was midnight my time, so like 11 o'clock your time. So yeah, you're kind of old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We stayed up and watched like the replay of like the first hour of the live PD we missed when we were at happy hour.
I am so glad that Carla and Javier gave me that show so that I could give it to you guys and watch you guys all just love it.
There was some sweet shit on live PD. Also, listeners, if I know you like dumpster fires because you listen to this podcast.
Absolutely.
You will love live PD. So check that out, live PD on A&E. It's usually on like 8 or 9 o'clock, depending on your time zone.
They're in England. Here, if you plug
the British Isles, if you will.
If you plug that into the computer and then my shit into that, you can hear Chappers. Hold on, Chappers.
Where'd you get the splitter?
I've had it for a while. All right, Chappers, say something for us.
Wait.
Hi. McElroy got a nice lie in the fescue, but whoever he's playing with hit it in the shit.
All right, so the Queen was telling us about McElroy's outfit and realistically Ricky Fowler's outfit. He's actually going classy here for once.
McElroy never really went real aggressive. Fowler is the one who where he loves orange. Fowler loves orange. He
That guy with the flat brim hats.
Yes.
Yep. I think he grew out of the flat brim hats, I think, and he got a haircut.
Wasn't
He had that
or some shit? Oh god, visors.
When he had that skateboarder hair that was down to his cheeks and the fucking flat brimmed hat, I couldn't stand him.
No, it was very
grew out of it a little.
person kind of way.
Right. He grew out of it and got a normal hat and a haircut. So I like Ricky now.
Hey, are they next to the ocean today?
They are. They're on the western coast of England
Do you think
today.
they can feel the salt air on their face?
Ooh. Did you hear that, Chappers?
Yeah.
Is it super salty?
Super salty Catman.
British Open.
Super salty British Open. Does it relate to super salty Catman?
Obviously. Just for reference, because I don't think a lot of our listeners understand this dynamic. Catman likes to bitch out at things, if you can't tell by his lack of Four Loko this morning and lack of second beer.
Having a beer already?
Yeah. Queen's having a beer already. Catman, get on board.
He had one beer and then he's like, "No, I gotta taste cake." I'm like, "You kidding me? Do you have to be sober to taste cake?"
I've heard the beer.
I've tasted a lot of cake. Shit face.
I mean, I didn't even have any of my own wedding cake, but I think you guys had some wedding cake at my wedding, and it was probably
I was drunk as fuck, and it was delicious.
Shit case,
Did you
shit
have
face.
any cake, Marcus?
I mean, I had the cake that you fed me, Queen, but that was about it.
Man, I went back for a fucking piece of cake.
Oh, okay.
You know what I learned this weekend is that Forrest apparently had 4 pieces of cake and was concerned that we might have run out of cake, and some people didn't get any.
Queen, how
You snooze,
are
you lose, dog. If somebody has a chance to go back 4 times for cake and you haven't gotten any yet, then you're just like, that's just thinning the herd.
that is true. Queen, I have since set up the computer so that we can probably hear you a little bit better.
Okay.
You just have to make sure you project a little bit.
Am I allowed to chew my goldfish?
Yes, you are allowed to chew your goldfish.
Say it with your chest.
Woo!
That was attractive.
We had one viewer for a minute there, and it definitely wasn't the Queen because she shut her shit off.
I did.
Again, we should probably not talk about how many viewers we have. Because, like, I'm shocked when they actually come back with the number. When you, like, come back with me at the numbers at how many people actually listen to us, I'm like, holy shit, I wouldn't listen to me. So I don't know where these people are coming from.
Exactly. So, like, randomly, we have 75 listeners. And the summer has kind of killed us because there's nothing going on sports wise this summer. But
I would hope the semi-annual Four Loko episode would give us a boost.
Oh, it's the right time of year for that, isn't it?
It is.
Later.
We're 6 months after the fact.
On purpose, or did it just work out for you?
It worked out for us, but Chappers called it last week before I even realized it.
Because we originally called the episode the definitive Four Loko episode, but we have since changed that because like it's obviously the semi-annual now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I'm not going to go back and change that title. It's just going to remain.
So should we like once a quarter, should you switch up the alcohol you're drinking? Like maybe we do like
Ice House next?
Oh, I was thinking like Mad Dog.
Ooh, Mad Dog 2020.
Oh God, are our standards really that low?
Really, Connor? What flavor Four Loko are you drinking today?
His name's not
Frost.
Connor. It's Chappers.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna call you guys by your names.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right, fine.
Frost.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you're drinking like an adult flavored Four Loko today instead of your standard gold.
Adult and Four Loko in the same sentence don't really.
Yeah, so we'll have adult night and we'll drink Mad Dogs, and by we I mean you people.
Okay.
I just
Mad
want
Dogs. Okay, here's the thing about Mad
Yeah,
Dog. Like,
boneless
I remember
night.
reading something about my client drinking Mad Dog, or Red Dog. Was it Red Dog, or is there actually a Mad Dog? I
yeah,
think
so
it's Red Dog.
there's a Red Dog beer, and then there's a Mad Dog like malt liquor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
it was
Listener-
Red Dog. But I had a client who was
listener
drinking Red
slash
Dog
contributor
outside of
Troy
once.
in Arkansas fed me MD 2020 once, and it was
I thought it was MD 4040.
it might be 4040 actually. Yeah,
I don't know. I've never actually had it.
Wait, that's alcohol?
yeah, that's alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just thinking MDMA. If for those of you who aren't aware.
MD 4040.
I feel like MDMA is more of like a Patriots or the Kentucky Derby
No, it is-
drug than it is a
it is-
open drug.
It is MD 2020, and it furthers my joke that I was going to say that, yeah, once you drink that, you're not saying 2020 anymore. You're saying probably 4040 or,
Or are you-
There's no such thing as 40-40. It would be 40-20.
It was a joke, more like you're seeing double. Way to Roethlisberger the shit out of that one.
Oh, dude, that would be horrible to like. Oh,
Ugh. Anyways,
but that would. Oh, I'm sorry.
no,
I'll
go ahead.
let it go. I was gonna
Yeah.
say, like, if you're seeing double, you're not seeing 20-20 double. So, like, if you're 40-40, that means you're seeing double with perfect vision, or not perfect, but average vision for each double image. So it would be more like 60-60.
Chappers knows this because Bahani just got her eyeballs enhanced.
She did. She's a mutant. She's a robot now.
She's a LASIK survivor.
She's fucking not just LASIK, PRK, which is worse than LASIK.
Yo, she's a fucking cyborg.
What's PRK? What's the difference? I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna
Carla
drop some
had-
knowledge.
Hold on. Carla had PRK way back in the day.
Yeah, so it's the old school procedure. So God, we got real scientific here. So with PRK, which is how they used to do all of it, they shave down your cornea,
No.
like they scrape it down.
Blech.
And that's how they used to do all procedures. Now with LASIK, they cut the cornea and they pull it over like a flap and do it.
Yeah.
And then they put it back. And the healing process is pretty quick because the piece is in place. It just needs to fuse basically onto the rest of the eye.
Okay.
But Bahani's corneas were too thin to do LASIK. So they had to do PRK because they're too thin to pull back. So they had to scrape it down. The recovery process for PRK is much longer. I remember having to take her home from the LASIK clinic.
So bad now because the whole time she was Snapchatting me about her eyeballs hurting, I was like, God, don't be such a wimp, Bethany. You're fine.
Yeah. Well,
she got LASIK.
The thing is, like, I feel bad because I didn't take it seriously initially because she is kind of a baby.
Wow. What happens when you don't show up to the podcast because you're.
But PRK, like, you know, I watch, like, you can watch it happen. Like, they have like a big surgery thing with the glass and everything. And like, I see it happen. Doctor gives me a thumbs up. We're out of there. I'm all excited. And she just like books it out of there. She's like, that was horrible. And it was really bright that day. And she was so light sensitive. Like, she had a towel wrapped around her face and she had it buried in her hands. And she's like, it's so bright. And like, I thought
they should only allow you to get surgery on your eyes like in the winter.
I thought
like winter solstice would be the ideal Minnesota surgery day.
It really would be.
I know.
Oh my God, it's like
it's dark at 3:30.
Hold on, it's like when dudes get vasectomies for March Madness. Yeah.
I was told I'm not allowed to do that on March Madness. I'm like, are you kidding me?
I told Marcus he should do it during the Olympics because I am also planning on taking 2 weeks off during the Olympics next year, maybe 2 years
there
out.
You go. Summer. That's true because like you could get a longer recovery period because like let's be honest, for most years I'm probably just gonna take that Thursday and Friday off for the March Madness. Like,
but that's
all use vacation.
That's all
the
you
Band-Aid off.
That's all you need for the vasectomy though, is you need like 2 days recovery and then it's like a 3-week like heal time as far as like making sure your little swimmers don't go anywhere. But
yeah, but I think to be honest with you, like I get so riled up in the first week of the first 2 days of the tournament.
Maybe that would be a contradiction for your penis to be all.
Yeah, when I like jump off when I jump off the couch and pull a nut.
Oh my God.
I was actually going to make the point that March Madness is too excitable a season for you, Connor, to possibly have a vasectomy.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Yeah.
All right, so
Olympics might be the ideal.
Yeah, right. Winter Olympics 2018.
We need to get updated tanks. Rory almost canned a 20-foot putt or a 30-foot putt or something.
We're over on the Tour de France right now.
Who's
Euro
on?
Trash decided to turn off golf and put on the Tour de France.
It's all Euro Trash. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but like
we have the polka dot jersey about to take off. I don't know who's in the polka dot jersey right now.
Red, white, and blue. He's going fast, but America doesn't do polka dots.
America doesn't do cycling since what's his face?
Lance Armstrong.
No, I know his name. We're just not allowed to say it. He doesn't
say his name.
Why aren't we allowed to say his name?
No, we're allowed. It's not like we're gonna get in trouble for saying his name. Like it's like cycling pretends he doesn't exist.
Oh, so we're pretending he doesn't exist.
Look Wikipedia Tour de France winners and then look at 7 years of it and see what it says.
Tour de France Wikipedia. I'm pulling it up. Hold on.
Put Tour de France winners.
Looks really lovely today.
There's no Peloton today. It's a time trial. Ooh. Doping deaths, records and statistics, record winners, doping, culture. Where's the list of winners? That's what I want to know. Prizes, classification, stages.
It's a shame Mike and Mariah actually intend on producing offspring because otherwise you guys could all get vasectomies together and I would volunteer to take care of you just for the sheer joy of it.
We would have to do like 6 podcast episodes if we all got vasectomies at the same time.
Support you.
Chappers, you there?
Yo, so wait, do they give you pain meds when you do vasectomies?
Yes, of course.
I think they tell you just take some extra strength Tylenol because it's really not that painful anymore.
It really isn't. They overprescribe opioids in the United States too. It's kind of an epidemic.
Kind of.
So are you telling me we need to find a doctor who's going to give you an opioid, or that you're going to man up and just take some like?
I mean, you guys live in Florida, so it shouldn't be hard.
Hey, you're the one that like got.
Come on, that was good. You can't
even get butthurt
about that.
That was good. I'm not
I'm
butthurt.
not laughing at any of your jokes because you totally disregarded my joke about getting a boner during March Madness, and I'm really sad.
Oh, I completely missed that. I'm sorry.
See? All right. Well, now we're 1 for 1, and we can
Just get it. I just like.
You just gotta project a little bit.
Just pop. I'd just be popping a boner during surgery.
Oh no,
sir, we weren't able to do the procedure. Oh, cool. I got the anesthetic and I didn't even have to do it. Awesome. I'll be back next week, Doc.
Oh, that face was for the "you'll be back next week" plus the sour apple for Loco.
Cheers. I would like to thank the state of Maryland for Dirty Little Freak, today's breakfast beer.
Today's breakfast beer for the Queen, Dirty Little Freak.
Oh.
By Dewclaw.
A Maryland-based brewery.
A Maryland-based brewery that also does Sweet Baby Jesus, which, if you have not had it, is probably one of my favorite beers in the world at this point.
I've never been to Maryland.
Hit us up for that sponsorship.
Yeah, Dewclaw, hit us up. We'll rep your shit constantly.
You know what's ridiculous is like we've been like bullshitting on here for so long that like we're only 15 minutes. We're only 12 minutes away from Froome taking off in the time trial.
And
this isn't even actual Tour de France. We're just like seeing who gets to go to the Tour de France.
No, this is actual Tour de France. This is the second to last day coverage, and they're doing a time trial based out of one of the Olympic stadiums, I believe.
Oh, they're starting in the fucking stadium? That's awesome.
They start and finish in the stadium.
That's fucking cool, dude.
Where in France are they?
Somewhere outside of Paris by like
they're South France. It's way down South France. I don't know what it's called.
This isn't an Olympic stadium. It's too cool. France hasn't. It's too modern the design. They haven't hosted an Olympics in a long time.
All right, but still, they're going to end in Paris tomorrow, correct?
Yeah. Well,
so at most they're only
that looks Paris-esque.
They're only 80 kilometers south of Paris then.
No. They don't start where they finish.
Oh,
sometimes they do, but not always.
All right, so they might jump ahead by 30 or 40 kilometers.
I'll send you a map.
Wait, but can someone actually look up for me the last time that France hosted the Olympics? Because now I'm curious.
Sure.
I mean, it definitely hasn't been since the Freedom Fry era, at the least, because now we know they don't have any security.
Wow.
Actually, they do. I mean, like, if you think about security, like, Europe's pretty badass compared to the U.S. Like, they have cameras everywhere. The U.S. is, like, notorious for not really caring.
1992 is the last Olympics they hosted, and it was the Winter Olympics.
All right, check out that link. I Facebooked it.
Okay. Pulling it up now. You should have sent it on the group chat. Do you have...
On the Hangout?
Yeah, on the Hangout. That way, if we ever do...
Sorry, I can do that too. Do you want me to do that? There.
Do that as well, because if we do get viewers, they can pull it up. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wow. So they're going to take a plane ride tonight to Montgeron.
They're putting them on a plane?
Yeah, they're going to do a...
Well, I mean, probably. They might... They have a plane thing. I don't know if they all take a flight or if they just go on a bus. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, the map is showing that they're going to take a plane to Montgeron and then right into the Champs-Élysées.
Yeah, they're nowhere... The what?
The Champs-Élysées? Yes, that's going to make our best of next time because I put you on blast for it last time.
You guys have already talked about that piece of architecture? on the show.
Yeah. All right. So when we
I
did
was gonna say
episode,
that's about as far away from Paris as you can get. Not there are farther places in France, but that's pretty far away from Paris.
yeah, they're going from Marseille tonight to Montgeron, and they're gonna end at the Champs Elysees or outside the Champs
So
Elysees.
where is that if it's not in Paris?
It's as far south as you can go, with the exception being that there's like another.
So
It's
in the south of
southeast.
France? My
It's
family has a
southeast.
summer home there.
Yeah, it is southeast. So, all right. So today they're in the Salon des Provinces.
And remember, they do 8 laps around the Champs Elysees.
Oh, they do. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so like it's I don't know. I think it's about 50 kilometers in, and then or like 30 kilometers in, and then the rest of the race they do just the laps.
Behind you. Oh, he's got a breathe right strip on his nose as well.
They all do. What ston is this guy from?
I
Also, did you know that Jack Bauer is in the race today?
I saw Jack Bauer's in the race, and Catman made a point to let us all know that Jack Bauer is in the
Of
race.
course he did.
He's got a hard on for Jack Bauer.
He does. I do
I
too.
fucking love that they're starting and ending in that soccer stadium.
Yeah.
It is beautiful though, right?
Yeah, it's a beautiful town.
Yeah,
I think Michael Landa is up next, or is that's him? No,
Look,
no, he's up next. Michael Landa's up next.
like a Harry Potter picture.
Oh, it is like a Harry Potter
Oh, it's so
picture.
cute.
All right, let's talk about some stuff here. Let's see. We are down to, as far as open golfers. Next up on tee will be Ian Poulter and Brooks Koepka, followed by Matt Kuchar and Jordan Spieth.
Oh, so like we're getting to the meat and potatoes here. Like we're almost ready to tee off with our leaders in golf, and then Froome is up in like 6 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great. This is when the podcast is about to hit its stride here, and Catman had to take off to go taste cake.
He's just
Just putting that out there.
Whoa!
Whoa!
I saw that.
Whoa!
Turn on golf if you haven't turned it on.
No, we just turned it on.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at
Just
that.
bounced right in.
Fucking one
Yo.
hop it in. Who
Yeah,
is
you
that?
one hop that
He looks
shit
like
in.
he's 12.
So bounces count in golf, but not in beer pong.
Bounces count in beer pong.
What's the bounce rule? There's a bounce rule.
Bounce
It
counts for two cups. Yeah.
So does he get an extra fucking hole?
No.
Oh.
No. The difference is in golf you don't have somebody swatting the ball away from the hole.
I think that
Exactly.
they should probably implement that strategy soon.
Could you imagine like somebody's entire task is like to swat a ball if it takes a one hop, and all of a sudden you see some dude diving across the green, like driving divots into the green, like because he's like elbowing into the surface.
Someone
10 years
definitely
later, they'll
like
have to develop a picture.
someone definitely wearing a kilt with nothing on underneath it.
Yes.
Hold on, chappers, you watching?
Yeah.
You ready?
Are you taking? He's taking a pit stop.
There we go. It's done, and it's dripping down my face. It's terrible.
Ew, why
All right.
are you down your face? Don't be an animal.
Oh,
Two
Oh.
2/3 of the tripod drank a Four Loko today.
I'm just gonna switch over to my Modelo.
The other leg of the tripod just didn't pull his weight.
You could drink that ocean breeze thing that Jack left behind.
Mm.
That seems to fill your gut rot requirement today.
Yeah, I've got like a third of a Modelo left, and
I also have
do
I also
something
have
with
like a ton of Smirnoff Ice in my fridge because
Why?
that. Why?
because I iced Michael 3 times last
You
weekend.
got icing back?
I don't think icing ever died.
I think it did. I think it definitely at least took like
Hideki.
You think it died because
Matsuyama!
you think it
Sorry.
died because you haven't been at bachelor parties.
I didn't get iced at my bachelor party, did I?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I didn't get iced.
Shout out
Oh,
to one of my best.
wait, Spieth already teed off.
Oh, so this leaderboard is behind then. Oh, yes, it is behind because
They didn't even show him tee off, I don't think. Or maybe we were watching late tour. He's in the
I think we were watching late tour. Yeah, he's on the fairway in 1, correct?
No, he's in the fescue.
Grass.
He's
All
in
right,
the fescue. He's taking a hack at it.
He's down the hole on 1 is what I meant, realistically.
Well, let's see how he does.
Okay, I did that to the dirt at the driving range a couple weeks ago. Whoop.
Oh, he hit it over. He's fine.
It out, right?
Oh, he's bitching out his caddy again. Fuck off, Spieth. It's not your caddy's fault that you don't know how to hit a ball.
I mean, he got it out. Isn't that the point?
Yeah, it looked like it came out clean there. What happened? Why is he pissed off?
Really hacked at it.
Because he's pissed at his caddy because he thinks his caddy told him the wrong club. He hit it perfectly, but it's like, just pat yourself on the back, man. Your caddy didn't think you'd hit it. Like, you hit it short all the time and you get pissed at him, but like he thinks you can hit it farther. And
at this point in your career, you should also be able to identify which golf club you want on your own. Be a man. Take some responsibility.
That's my biggest beef with
Uh-oh, Chappers.
No.
Chappers? Oh no, we lost Chappers there.
Oh, look at this guy in his sweater. He's gone.
Chappers.
I'm here. My phone isn't charging today.
At all?
It's been plugged in since I went upstairs. It won't go above 2%.
Am I back?
Oh, yeah, you're back. Yeah.
I just reload. I had a technical issue. I was made it funny. I was saying my biggest beef with Spieth.
Beef with Spieth.
Also perfect.
Is that he's kind of a dick to his caddy.
Right, so
you've got to be kind to your
He blames his caddy for everything. It's like, I hit it too short. It's my caddy's fault. It's like, no, you just were a little bitch and hit it short. It's not your caddy's fault.
All right, so I do want to point out that when he
yells at his caddy for everything. It's like, it's not your caddy's fault.
When he was at the Travelers Open, when he sank that that bunker shot to win, he did say that he was getting to be a head case, and he thanked his caddy for bringing him back.
Right, and I liked that because it's like he finally acknowledged that he's a fucking asshole to his caddy, and his caddy's doing his best that he can, you know?
Is that Rory?
That is Rory.
We look slick today in
Yeah.
all black.
Yeah, he's our second favorite Who, if you didn't know.
Our second favorite who? Oh, next to
Woo! He just
Jamie, what's her tits?
Yeah, Jamie Little.
Jamie Little.
what's her tits?
But who's your favorite Jamie?
I mean, you're my favorite Jamie, but
Connor.
What?
Jamie, Connor, who's your favorite Jamie?
I plead the fifth.
We're fighting forever now. You can take care of your own balls after your vasectomy. Your invitation is rescinded.
I don't know. I'll give Jamie Little a call. She might coddle him for me.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. She's got like a husband and like kids and shit, so I don't think she's.
interested in your balls.
Yeah, she's not.
So you're saying there's a chance?
I'm not. I'm telling you, she won't even open your friggin' fan mail.
Ouch.
Wow.
James, did you see what we did to your slurm version of you in the background?
Yeah, I saw that conversation.
Okay.
Actually, I heard that conversation. I saw it like 15 minutes later.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I feel bad.
It's 11:04 Eastern.
Yeah.
Froome's gonna take off.
Oh, let's jump.
I don't see
I
him.
don't know what that is in Paris time.
5.5 hours. No, 5 hours above us.
At least I think it's like
It might be 6 actually. Oh, here we go. Yellow jersey on course now.
Bye.
I didn't see him take off.
We did. It was fast.
All right, so we might be like 20 seconds behind you. So don't let us know if he crashes or anything.
Okay.
No, we're
Don't
around.
let you know or let you know.
don't let us know.
Marcus,
Okay.
we're about synced up because Connor and I reacted to that bounced golf ball almost the same time.
Right, but that was on our antenna, and now we're on PS View.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, so we're about 30, 45 seconds behind you.
All right, so
God,
if
you
anyone
guys are
shits
poor.
themselves today.
Yo, we're not poor.
We're
We're
not
just
poor. We made it. We're
Wow,
this
you
is
got
cost
defensive. It
saving,
was a
Connor.
fucking joke. Jesus.
holy
You
shit.
guys got real butthurt about that.
This is a cost save opportunity, Connor.
Look at Jamie bringing out the project manager.
You're not
like,
wrong. You're not wrong.
You know I'm not wrong. I do
You're
it
not
for a
wrong.
living.
I just love TV, and I know how to sweet talk the Comcast lady.
Yeah, who'd you learn that fucking shit from, huh?
I mean, you did part of it, but like you're more balanced. Like I don't know, more balanced. You're a little bit more aggressive. I do the more you attract more flies with honey than with vinegar.
I like it.
It works great. Okay, see, my strategy works great when you already have the service. Because it's like, hey, I really like what I'm getting out of your service right now. I'm a really satisfied customer. I really like what you're doing for me here, but I'm having trouble.
You're talking to like a well-established hooker and trying to talk her into something that's not on the menu.
But I'm having trouble with your price increases. I like how things are right now. I don't want to change a whole lot. I understand there's inflation and all that. So I'm okay with a little bit of an increase, but I just can't handle I don't know if we can afford these big increases. What can you do for me?
So did
What
that
have
work?
you done for me lately?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
The wife, I got the same exact deal for 2 years, except I technically just got home phone service extra, and
Done.
yeah, and like I sent the shit back. I'm not gonna use the home phone service, but like I got the same exact channels, same exact internet, everything for 2 more years, same price.
Yeah, fuck you, Comcast.
My wife accused me of.
Have free advertising from anyone ever.
My
I
wife.
would go so far as to say that Comcast should be referred to as he who shall not be named.
My wife accused me of flirting with the
You know
Comcast
that other
lady,
thing that's in there?
but whatever.
The jack
I mean-
thing.
Daddy's got to eat.
Daddy does have to eat.
Hungries? I'm hungry. Can you get brunch delivered?
We
Is that okay?
hungry.
I don't know. Look and see if we can get brunch delivered.
It's America. Of course you can get brunch delivered.
Our video camera's off while the queen grabs things. That was
I
her.
might need another piss break pretty soon.
Yeah, I was actually thinking the same thing. So, Jamie, can you actually hold down the podcast and talk about
Bob Costas.
Yeah, just Bob Costas us. Like, just talk about outfits and talk about like
No, you
commercials.
know what I'm about
No,
to do right now?
I was saying
Since
talk-
everything?
I was gonna say talk about Bob Costas because I know you
you
can
guys-
do that for
you
2
guys-
minutes.
Get the fuck out of here. Go to the bathroom. I'm going to talk about my least favorite television personality.
All right, Connor, I'm going.
All right.
Go ahead.
Oh, I feel so much pressure now that I'm alone.
Just do it.
So, for those of you who don't know and are listening, I had kindly requested to be a member of the tripod during the Summer Olympics so I could talk about how much I hate Bob Costas. And nobody let me do it, and that is why I was on strike from the tripod until now. Bob Costas is the most condescending son of a bitch who has ever hit television. And I do not like him because he acts like he knows everything, and I don't think that the man could even come up with a jog if he was being chased by a bear. For example, we're not allowed to talk shit about Olympic athletes if you get pink eye from letting a stewardess fart on your face on your way to Russia.
Oh my god.
Marcus didn't like that.
I liked it. It's just I can't do that, you know.
Why wouldn't it come out? I hate him so much. I hate when he's talking. Okay, perfect example. Not this last Summer Olympics, but a few years before, probably about, 4. He's talking to one of the tiny, tiny little gymnastics girls, and he says to her, he looks her dead in the eye, and he shakes his head, and he goes, "What happened?" Fuck you! These girls are like 12 years old and have already accomplished more than the vast majority of the population of this country combined. on international television. They're like prime athletes, and the rest of us are sitting at home drinking craft beer and eating goldfish and chocolate-coated almonds on the freaking couch before noon on a Saturday. Fuck you, Bob Costas. Fuck
My God.
you.
My God.
Perfect timing, guys. I was running out of things to say.
I was back on like 30 seconds ago. I wanted to let you finish.
Yep, I finished. Thank you.
Look at Rory, dude. Rory's doing Rory things. Yes!
Did you just whoa?
Whoa! This is
Look
getting
out.
exciting. This is
Look
getting
out.
exciting.
Who is on the fucking prowl?
Oh
Oh.
my god, this beer that I'm drinking now has so much information on it.
Tell us about the information.
So this is Lazy Magnolia, which is Mississippi's oldest brewery, and I really wanted to drink their beer based solely on their name. We recently purchased their, pecan brown ale.
Pecan porter.
It's not a porter. It was a brown ale.
All right.
Which I'm not really a fan of a brown ale anyway, so I should have known.
You guys sound
so
so
well.
white right now.
I am so white, Connor. I am so white.
White people
I just spent like a week in
white.
Miami. I'm not white. I'm like Hispanic. Fuck you.
You're like
Anyway.
half Hispanic.
Yes, I am
like
half.
50% tops. Actually, are you half Hispanic since your grandfather was actually Spanish? I think that might only make you like a quarter
Hispanic is technically people who come from are descendants of people who spoke Spanish language. So
Right,
he's
but
half
if someone from Spain is European. and
No,
people
but
from, like,
they're still
Latin America
technically
is-
Hispanic. So he's half Hispanic, but he's less than half Latino.
So I guess my point is when we're
Boom.
talking about the Hispanic vote, no one is talking about immigrants from Spain.
That's what I said. He's half Hispanic, but less than half Latino.
Okay, that's fair. I'll take it. Fine.
Look,
I
it's
can
a
be-
whole bunch of white people putting fucking labels on what I am now. Oh, what is this? Oh, the last 150 years in America? Thank you.
Oh God, don't! Oh, you of all
150 years?
people cannot fucking get fucking weird about fucking minority oppression. All
I'm
right,
just glad that I'm.
I've heard some of the shit that comes out of your mouth. You are not allowed to go there.
Oh, no.
He's knocking over.
I made him laugh so hard he knocked over his dinosaur.
It's not a dinosaur. It's the slurm
It's
thing.
Cronenberg Jamie.
I know how to get under his skin. I can bring up the thing, just call it a dinosaur, and he gets all like butthurt. He's more butthurt about that than he gets about
Than being
racist Hispanic stuff.
Anyway, so my fancy beer recommends that I drink it with ice cream, pastries. Oh my god, it has a picture of a cake. I should have sent one of these to Michael.
Oh, your beer wants you to eat ice cream? Twist my fucking arm.
Yeah, it wants me to eat ice cream, cake, steak, and ribs, it says. Connor, it's like all your favorite things.
Yeah,
Potatoes.
fucking. All right, sorry. I mean, if I have to.
The downside is that the ABV on this is only 4.5%. I haven't even had a sip yet because we've been so busy talking about how much I hate Bob Costas and my beer.
It's not for Loco, but
It is not a Four Loko.
Okay,
Speaking of
this
which,
is not the best beer I've ever had.
Chappers, did you grab yourself another beer?
yeah, I have another Miller Lite.
I might go grab my purple hooter that's waiting for me.
Whew. I'm jealous that you get Purple Hooter. It's less alcohol, right? It's like, is it smaller? Or
Oh, it's more, isn't it, Marcus?
It's
Wasn't it 10?
smaller than a normal Four Loko
Yeah,
because the normal Four
smaller.
Loko
It's a
is
tall boy.
14%.
and it's 23.5 ounces.
Right.
Purple Hooter's 11%. I don't know how much. The
Marcus.
bar,
Hold on,
it's
let
the
me go
bartender.
grab it. Let me go grab it.
Hang on, wait, before you put that in your mouth, take a sip of this and tell me that this doesn't taste like barbecue smells, but in a bad way. Sorry, Lazy Magnolia, for the really bad endorsement.
Just
of
for
your product.
sponsor's sake, she is not talking about Four Loko.
I just don't want to talk about Four Loko.
Um,
You know that I've never actually had a Four Loko. I made it all the way through college without Four Loko and without ramen. Fun fact.
yeah, I actually made it all the way through college without Four Loko or ramen,
Yeah,
and then
Connor,
I drank
you're
both of them.
responsible for this shit.
Yeah, but
afterwards.
the thing is, like, we were robbed of a childhood because they got rid
Yeah,
of.
they took it off the shelves for a while.
They got rid of. Well, the thing is, they took the caffeine out of Four Loko.
Yeah, I know. I remember.
All right, so here's my thing about that Jeff Stout that the Queen is drinking. It's tasty,
It's not.
but It tastes like somebody took a brew kit for a stout and just made it.
I don't think so. I think it tastes very smoky, which wasn't what
Like
I
a
was
Mr.
expecting.
Beer.
Yeah, like definitely Chappers, like a Mr. Beer. Somebody took a Mr. Beer kit and like made a stout, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna take some smoke flavored, like whatever it is, oil."
All right. Froome is flying around the Mediterranean coast right now. Let's see.
Flying
I want-
around the Mediterranean.
I want to see he literally is just.
Like how they follow them on mopeds. I think that's so precious.
They're on like full on motorcycles, not
Yeah.
mopeds.
Nonsense.
Yeah,
Mopeds can't go as fast as they go.
yeah, because these guys get booking about 55, 60 miles an hour at times coming down.
Well, downhill they do.
Downhill, yeah.
Oh yeah, my moped will go that fast downhill, right?
It will.
Well, the thing is, like the motorcycles actually have trouble because on the downhill descents where they like weave, where there's a lot of like turns, the motorcycles can't handle it as like they're not as agile because they're bigger. So like the motorcycles have to pull off out of the way because like.
What time did this
The
race start this morning? Because I feel like this guy is working really hard and might be blowing his load a little early.
No. So this is a time trial, Queen.
Oh,
So
wow.
this it comes down to everybody's allotted a certain amount of time. So right now our max time is like 28 minutes.
Mhm.
This guy's at 21 and a half.
This guy's from Ireland.
Yeah, and he's about a minute and a half
Yeah,
off the
Martin.
pace.
So they all go individually, but they start by reverse order time. So like the leader just started a little while ago. So we're
By
almost
a little while,
done.
he means like literally 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, and we're almost done because they went through the whole field.
Oh, it's Fabio.
Yeah, I think he lost or he's gaining time on Aru, right? Or not he's Aru. He's gaining time on Bardet, I think.
That guy looks like he's 12.
Bardet might be 12 actually.
They have very interesting body types. It's really hard to tell.
No, I meant like his face, but now I'm looking at his body too, and I don't know that we've hit 12 yet.
They're all legs. Their legs are strong, and then from the waist up, they're nothing. Like
I think you missed it because we turned your feet off, but we're talking about how these guys don't skip leg day, but they skip arms and chest
I heard
day.
you make that up.
Okay, thank you.
because like arms and chest are just added weight.
Oh, speaking of which, Purple Hooter, we do now have this in the stable.
How big is that? That seems smaller than
It is smaller. It
It is
is.
smaller.
They don't have.
It's a 16 ounce. It's a tall boy, isn't it?
16
It's a 16
ounces.
ounce,
Okay.
yeah.
And it's 11%, so it's closer to like it's like 2 beers worth of alcohol.
Like a
except-
Mike's harder.
It is like Mike's Harder, yeah.
That's the bartender series. They have Purple Hooter, it's Purple Hooter, Green Mofo, and Pink Scorpion. Is the bartender series? They do not have that yet up here. For Loco, you got to get on that. I'm gonna complete the Bold series later because I drank the Frost. I got to sober up a little bit before I can handle the Fire also, because that still is 23 and a half ounces, 14%. So like 6 beers.
Okay.
So I got to sober up a little bit. I'll give a review on the next podcast. Frost wasn't too bad. I was fearing it was going to be like peppermint.
Oh.
But it wasn't.
Dried gum.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was like Gatorade Frost, but
Oh,
like
okay. I'm on board with that.
yeah, but it was definitely like Four Loko.
Do you think your Blaze is gonna taste like Fireball?
Yes.
Can we take a second
That's
to
what
talk about Pepsi Cinnamon and how they're trying so hard to make that a thing and it makes me want to gag?
Yeah, no. Like Fireball is good because it's a shot. Like, hey, cinnamon is a shot though. Like you can't just drink cinnamon for indefinitely. You know?
Apparently you can. Says Pepsi. Jack
I
and
mean,
went
but
to
like,
7-Eleven.
you know how those people are who are like really into soda, like
Yep.
People that are sober that don't drink anything anymore, they're like, oh, I want to get in on the craze. And they're like, oh, yeah, I'll
But
take
then-
a Pepsi
but they,
Cinnamon or Fire or whatever it's called.
sit in front of their like in their lair in front of their video games that they play for 13 hours a day.
That's
And
not, don't misrepresent soda. That's just Mountain Dew.
your faces right now, we're going off the rails.
I'm sorry, what?
Your faces, dude. We're really going off the rails.
Okay, why are you making faces?
Because for some reason it's not supplementing Chapper's audio feed as like the video. Probably because we had to reload, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. So I'm the primary focus at this point in time.
Wait, so are we still recording fine?
We're still recording fine, but it's just it doesn't pick you up when you know how it was auto switching earlier. It's not auto switching.
Well, look at that guy. Never ever misses.
You have to click on tripod.
I did, and it just won't do anything anymore for me.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Is
it auto switching for you?
I don't. I think I clicked on you after Catman left. There's no reason to.
Right.
Rigoberto Uran is having a great time trial.
Rigoberto, where are you from?
Colombia? No.
No, I don't know where he's from.
Rigoberto. He is from Colombia.
Boom!
They said CDT. What does the T stand for?
I don't know how you say Colombia in Spanish. Or should I say in Hispanic?
No, it is Spanish.
It was a joke.
I'm sorry.
CDT abbreviation. Central Daylight Time? No.
No.
Nah.
Just Google like Colombia country code.
Yeah, dude. Uran is killing Bardet right now. He's gonna Froome has got. If Froome doesn't keep up, it's gonna be Rigoberto. He's got 33 seconds on Bardet right now. They haven't really shown Froome though.
Around that corner right there.
This little French guy who doesn't do leg day or arm and chest.
Simon Yates just finished up. He's gonna win the white jersey.
What's the white jersey for? I can't remember.
Best young rider.
Okay.
He's gonna be pretty sought after. He's gonna end up only about 2 minutes off the pace. And he's
Simon Yates.
Oh yeah, right he's a young buck too.
Yeah. Best young rider is like under 25 or something like that. So Simon Yates is doing all right. Froome is on the big climb.
All right, so here's what blew my mind watching coverage this year, and it's something I've never.
Oh my! Froome is beating Uran by like 27 seconds.
Holy shit! Here's something I've never caught before: that they make up time on the climbs, which is where I would think they would like steady time, and they would make up time on the descent.
No, because the thing is the climb the descent. The descent is kind of random because it's depending on how bold you are, depending on the descent, like how many risks you want to take.
A smell. Sorry, I'm drinking this purple hooter now, and it's
that smells like weed.
So you guys should like it then.
Wow, I'm definitely gonna cut that out of the podcast.
It's already on the internet, bro. Can't avoid it.
It smells like
we talked about boners earlier. I mean, really, where are we drawing the line here?
It smells like an IPA. Let's just put it that way.
It does not
really
like an IPA.
It does.
It smells gross.
Dude, I really was hoping to drink.
It smells like it smells like hops.
Purple Hooter and Pink Mofo, but like they don't have it down here or up here.
Up here. Well, come on down. We have all the Four Loko.
Oh,
if I don't have it by our next winter vacation, and yeah, I'm going in the winter. I'm not doing it. Like it's hot enough up here during the summer.
I don't want to deal with you guys during the summer. You're not invited to be here during the summer.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be a little bitch about it.
Yeah, the latest you're allowed to be here.
I don't do well with warm weather. I really like not warm weather, but hot weather. Like I run hot.
True.
Your wives went to my bachelorette party and left the beach early because they were too hot. You guys are not invited to be here during
my wife did that?
Yeah. So did Mariah.
That's saying something because she's always fucking hot or cold all the time.
It was too steamy. Couldn't take the heat.
Ugh. All All right, I want to see how Froome's. I think Froome might win this stage. He's wanted to win a stage. He hasn't won a stage yet. He's a great time trialist. I think he would love to go into Paris with about a minute lead. You know?
Yeah, because if he doesn't at this point, I mean, it's almost embarrassing if he wins and he doesn't have a win.
And he's crusted the hill here, so he's downhill. He's a pretty good downhill rider. He looks weird on the bike because he's gangly as fuck, but like he's a great downhill rider.
Right.
You guys are all gangly as fuck. That's like their whole jam.
Yeah. But Froome is like the best out there right now, so he's like the epitome of gangly as fuck.
Oh, we do want to say rest in peace to Chester Bennington, the lead singer from Linkin Park. We do want to say that because
Are we really?
I do want to say that Linkin Park actually, as much as I joke about it, like they did have a formative period in my music development. Like that meant something to me at one point. Just throwing that out there. We can resume normal conversation now.
Well, you made it like super somber.
Sorry.
Yeah, buzzkill.
Yeah, you bring it back and then we'll jump on.
I'll hold back off on the jokes.
Go ahead. No, you make jokes now. That's like
No, I'm gonna make jokes in 22.3 years.
It might just be you and me making jokes at that point. Catman might have lost his balls and won't be able to do the podcast by then.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, he'll have like 8 kids.
Ew, oh my god, too many.
Oh, way too many kids.
I know.
Socially irresponsible.
I agree.
Chappers, what do you think of this beard that's going on right now?
I think you should shave it all except for your mustache.
No, false.
And a little soul patch underneath to be really classy.
Ew, I just threw up in my mouth.
I thought about that this morning. I was like, wow, I really missed an opportunity to just like shave everything except for like this right here.
I love how they're comparing all of these riders to Jack Bauer.
Right, because Jack Bauer's
a man among men. Have you seen Kiefer Sutherland?
He is a man among men.
Also, okay, let's be fair though. Jack Bauer hasn't been riding hundreds of miles of cycling for the last month. He has.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I doubt he was hulking up the fucking Alps and the Pyrenees for the last month. I mean, Kiefer Sutherland is pretty fucking cool, but
whatever.
All right, so tell me about Jack Bauer in the Tour de France sense.
I don't know. He's not. He posted a decent time, but again, he hasn't been doing the tour for a month.
The making of New Zealand Tour de France cyclist Jack Bauer.
All right, okay.
Oh, he's old as fuck.
He's only at the checkpoint. He was only 12 seconds off the lead. Let's see. They'll show him, I think. Alberto Contador. Oh, he fell off a little bit toward the end.
He literally fell off. I was so sad. Oh, we're going back to golf.
Yeah, we're switching back to golf here.
Jack Bauer is 41 seconds off the lead in 9th place right now. Which
that's not bad.
Despite the fact that he hasn't done all that, like that's pretty fucking good for an amateur.
Jack Bauer, cyclist from New Zealand. He is currently 32 years old.
Oh.
Wait, so it's not actually Kiefer?
No, it's not Kiefer.
Oh.
I thought it was actually Kiefer just doing a guest thing.
In 2006, Bauer earned his bachelor's degree in physical education from Otago University in Dunedin, Otago University, New Zealand.
I feel like you just said the same word like 12 times.
Sorry. Major results. He took second overall on the Tour of Southland. First road race, the National Road Championships in the Tour of Wellington. Took the first stage. He took first in stage 4 of the Giro d'Italia.
The Tour of Wellington? That sounds British as fuck.
Right, and then he took first in stage 2 of the Tour of Qatar in 2012.
Qatar, do you know if the sand there is salty like the sea, or is it just like sand?
I think it's salty like a salted caramel cake.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Speaking of which, we haven't gotten a message from Catman yet.
No, he's busy eating fucking cake. It's also only 10:30 there, Marcus.
He's busy.
So he literally just walked into this appointment.
He's busy having his cake and eating it too, is what you're trying to say?
No, he's not having his.
And he's 100% sober because he drank 1 Miller Lite an hour ago.
Mm-hmm.
He's a constant source of disappointment, let's be honest.
Ouch.
That's savage, Connor.
Yeah, that is kind of savage, man.
1 Miller Lite on Four Loko Day.
Yeah, all right. So last time we had a Four Loko Day, he actually participated.
Well, yeah, because you guys are all here together, and he has absolutely zero stamina for peer support.
I fucking love you that you call it peer support.
It is
By
peer
the way.
support. I'm an adult. I make my own decisions, and I just need someone to support me in them.
Exactly. We're not pressuring you to do something you don't want to do. We're just encouraging you to do what you already want to deep down inside.
Yeah, when I don't want to do something, I just tell you guys that, and you leave it alone.
All right, so Spieth is off. Spieth is on the course. He's through hole 3. He's -1 today. He's -7 overall. Kuchar's at -6. He's -2 overall.
I'm sorry, who?
Kuchar, Matt Kuchar.
Okay.
Cooch is
All right,
teamed up with Spieth.
Romain Bardet is approaching the finish.
Hey, who's playing with Rory right now? I thought it was Koepka.
Nah. Koepka is like a group ahead, I think.
Yeah, because Koepka says he's on hole 4. McIlroy says he's on hole 5, as per the leaderboard. But there's nobody that says that they're on hole 5 as well. Oh, there it is. Gary Woodland, +1.
All right. Romain Bardet is about to come across the finish. Froome did not pass him, by the way. Oh, Froome's right on his tail, though. Whoa.
We're switching. We're switching. Don't worry. Romain Bardet at 29.
He came into the stadium. Look at how close Froome is.
Oh, he's right there.
That's way less than 2 minutes. Froome just finished. This is the end of the time trial. Let's see what we come up with. I think
Chappers, can we get another Champs-Élysées?
Champs-Élysées.
Yeah, there we go. I like that.
Should I do my classic wino?
Yes.
Pronunciation?
Oh my god, dude.
Champs-Élysées.
Froome was right there on him.
Yeah, I don't know if he won the stage, but he definitely made up time on Bardet.
I think he definitely.
He's 6 seconds off the stage win. So he did not win the stage, but I think the person who won was not in contention.
No,
he
not
won.
at all.
He just won the Tour de France.
Yes, he definitely did. Oh yeah, look at all the media crowd around him.
No one makes up time on in Paris. Like, as long as he doesn't die, like, he's gonna win.
Oh, he's 6 seconds off. He's in 3rd place overall for the day. Yeah, he definitely has the overall Tour de France won, unless like something happens and he flips over his bike tomorrow.
Yeah, he would have to get, because like even if he wrecks, like they can give him a new bike. Like it literally, he would have to get seriously injured, which is not likely because they're going to protect him. They're not riding at real high speeds tomorrow.
Right.
No one bothers like going fast until the end because you can't make up time in the last stage. The peloton will run you down.
You know what sucks is Martin.
Look at him like wide stancing, just like just nuts out, just like chugging that water.
We haven't gotten there yet, but we're about to. Oh yeah, he's wide stancing for sure behind those dudes.
There's so much right now. Yeah, 6 seconds behind.
Oh, there he goes, chugging that water.
Michael Kwiatkowski. There's a Polish connection, 1-2 in the standings
For the day?
Yeah.
Rigoberto. Sorry, I need to go back there. I don't want to be looking at Rigoberto anymore.
Rigoberto was 31 seconds off. So Froome still gained like 20 seconds on Rigoberto. Uran was further back. Or no, not Uran. I just said Rigoberto.
All right, so the Telegraph out of the UK is behind on their live tweeting.
They'll put up the overall score.
Yeah,
But he's gonna be about 45 seconds in the lead. You're not gonna make that up in Paris.
No, not at all. All right, here we go. Jersey wearers. The yellow jersey is Chris Froome, 83 hours, 26 minutes, and 55 seconds. Next closest person right now is Rigoberto Urán out of Colombia, 83 hours, 56 minutes, and 10 seconds. He's 54 seconds behind.
So almost a minute. Yeah, you're not making that up in Paris. So barring a catastrophe, Chris Froome will take his 4th Tour de France victory in 5 years.
So here's the question. 4 years from now, we're going to see that Chris Froome cheated a la Lance?
Probably not.
Do you think we've closed that door on cycling?
No. Here's why is that have you seen I would highly recommend there's a 60 Minutes episode where they talk to a guy who invented a motor.
Okay.
That is very tiny and very discreet, and it's electric. And you wouldn't think
woogie.
You wouldn't think it would do a whole lot. But it's enough to give these guys an advantage. So
how do you hide that on a bike?
It's tiny. And again, like it's not something that you would like. It's not like they're not pedaling. Like they're doing most of the work. The motor's just giving them a little bit of an assist.
Okay.
But it's enough to make a difference.
Okay.
And so one of these days they're going to strip someone's bike down and they're going to have a fucking motor in it. I'm not saying it's Froome's. There's no evidence of that. But someone's bike is going to get stripped down one of these days and they're going to find a fucking motor in it. I'm calling that shit right now.
All right, so here we go. Chris Froome finished 3rd on the day behind stage winner Marseille Bodnar and teammate Mikhail Kwiatkowski, who took the 2nd spot. Team Sky Leader has won his 4th Tour de France title after finishing 54 seconds ahead of Rigoberto Urán, while Romain Bardet, who lost a stack of time here today in Marseille, will finish in 3rd spot on Sunday, just 1 second ahead of Mikel Landa. So we're already projecting winners here based off of the time trial going into the last day of coverage.
Yeah, the Paris is all about the sprinters. The sprinter, and it's going to be really anticlimactic tomorrow because the green jersey's already locked up. Michael Matthews already secured the green jersey, so someone's going to want to win. One of the sprinters is going to want to win, like Andre Greipel or somebody wants to win in Paris. But it's not going to matter. I mean, none of the contenders are going to do anything. But it's crazy. It's crazy that Mikel Landa, a Team Sky member, is going to finish 1 second off of 2nd place. Especially after Geraint Thomas got injured.
Yeah, so we didn't really talk about what was going on in the Tour as far as people got knocked out of the race based off of people throwing elbows and people just getting caught up at the end of a stage.
Yeah.
So we kind of failed in that sense, but at the same time, I thought this was a really great Tour de France.
Yeah, and they designed it as such. They designed it to be a little bit more neutral. Unfortunately, Movistar kind of blew their load. Nairo Quintana did the Giro d'Italia. That turned out to be a disaster. He wasn't, he was too tired to really compete in the Tour de France. On top of that, his lead teammate, what is his name? Christ. The Spanish guy.
Is he Spanish or Hispanic? That'll help me figure it out.
Both. God, this isn't that hard. I'm blanking, but he wiped out on the first time trial, which was the first stage. So like Quintana was already in the hole, lost his lead guy. Froome also lost his lead guy, to be fair. Like halfway through the tour, he lost Geraint Thomas.
Right.
But Michael Landa proved to be a really good backup wingman because he's finishing 1 second off of third place, or 1 second off of second place.
All right, so we're back over to the British Open right now. Let's see, it's 11:41. Let's do about 5. We'll go 5 to 9 minutes. So if we push it to 11:50, that's a hour and a half long podcast. I think that's good for us.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to listen to us for 2 hours.
No.
You guys have only been doing this for an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Why the fuck did I get woken up this morning at like 8?
Because I misjudged the time change. I told you that already. Sorry.
It does
Chappers.
kind of feel like I've been drinking all day, which is really bad.
Chappers, do you want to see if Bahani will join us for the last 9 minutes of this podcast?
She won't, man.
Just go try. Tell her that we would love to have her.
All right.
Tell her, wait, are you still on? Can you hear me?
No,
Yep.
he can't. Oh,
No, I can hear you.
Tell her I'm trying to make up for the time we're going to miss in October.
Wow.
Twist it up.
All right.
all right. Queen.
Yeah.
Let's talk about who's on T right now.
I feel like I would respect Jordan Spieth so much more if he wore burnt orange every time he was on international television. I would also like to go ahead and point out that Dustin Johnson is in 6th place, so both of my colleges are being represented today.
They are. So I'm actually kind of hoping that DJ shows up and does something more than just kind of maintains position. And he has today. He's -6 overall today. But yeah, so he's done for the day.
Oh,
so,
hey, did you see that RBC branding? Who's that guy?
I missed it. Matt Kuchar? Is it somebody that he's playing with here?
It's whoever's next to him.
Yeah, so that's Matt Kuchar. He's got RBC branding, which RBC branding, Queen, you're closely connected.
Oh. And then HSBC is behind them. Just all the Canada things here, apparently.
HSBC, though, that's one of your competitors for your client, correct?
It's not relevant. This is what happens when you don't rule your own country. You advertise 2 of your banks in England.
Really?
Bum sauce.
Okay. Carla DLG commented on Tripod Sports. Hi, from Alabama. Just finished my personal sprint try. Got here as soon as I could. Hey, we have one viewer. Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, Mom. You are showing up just in time for 6 minutes left of our podcast. Chappers is trying to rally Bethany, and the Queen and I are here. So we'll have Chappers back in
Right now.
Chappers
right.
is back.
Yeah.
Trevor's mom is here.
Yeah. Carla is here. She was watching for a second. I think she dipped out for a second.
She got tired of hearing us talk
Yeah, she got tired of us talking about things.
Yeah, I don't think she wants to hear me talk.
Oh, she's back. She's back. Hi.
A lot of pressure. So I brought it up to the wife. I even said, she'd be making up for the lost time in October, and her reaction was she rolled her eyes, paused, and then said, "Bite me."
What did you do to her last night that she's so hungover?
Hold on.
She's
Let's
always like that.
Let's give a quick recap. Chappers and I have consumed a Four Loko today in hopes of getting our sponsor. I had a sour apple.
Loco?
Four Loko. Hold on. Chappers, you drank the Frost.
I drank the Frost, and then I just finished off my second Miller Lite.
Okay, so we are.
So I've had 8 beers in the last hour and 15 minutes. If you're wondering, if you're doing the math at home,
You've had 8 cans, or you've had the equivalent of 8 beers after your Four Loko?
The equivalent of 8 beers after a Four Loko plus
really
2 beers.
impressed. You've only gone to the bathroom like twice for a second.
I've only gone to the bathroom once.
it's the morning. I'm dehydrated.
True. So we're at this point now that we've consumed 1 Four Loko plus a beer or 2, depending on where you are in the country. If you're in Minneapolis, you've consumed 2. If you're in the East Coast, you've consumed an extra beer.
And if you're in Michael's world, you've consumed 1 beer and cake.
Yes.
Welcome to the end of your life, dude.
Catman is he's doing things with his life today, and by doing things, I mean he's eating cake.
He's marching toward the end, is what he's doing.
Wow.
That's so savage for a married man.
But
He's got it worse
These
than
two
me.
married men.
That's the only reason why I said he has it worse than me.
These two married men here, and I mean Chappers and myself, we have not been punished to the sense of you cannot hang out with your friends and live stream Four Loko episodes.
We also don't have kids.
Are you implying that Michael and Mariah have an illegitimate child in hiding somewhere?
No, I'm implying that it's not going to be long before they have one.
It is true. It is true. It is known.
It is known.
It's easy to talk about this because Catman never bothers to listen to our podcast. So, this is just pot shots galore right here.
He does not. So, yeah, that is something we do need to point out is Chappers and I go back and learn week by week and figure out what we did wrong the week before.
Michael does not.
Catman does not go back and listen to what is going on the week before.
If you can't tell by his constant...
Yeah, he does this constantly, and you can pick it up on the microphone.
God damn it, Catman.
God damn it, Catman.
We need to replace him as the third leg of the tripod.
Oh my God.
Damn! I think I did a really good job today. I would like to be considered for the running.
What if we had a rotating third and fourth? So, Catman shows up when he wants to show up, and then our third/fourth would be a mixture between the Queen and Malmquist from Oklahoma, who is about to be Malmquist from Florida.
Woohoo!
We still need to get Brent on here.
I was just about to ask about his puppy, and then I thought maybe that was not an appropriate topic for a sports podcast.
We have listener Brent, and listener Brent, we love you. We just need to find a time where you can come on, and I will admit that I've been really bad at trying to nail that down.
I'm seeing him next weekend. I'll talk to him about when he can come on.
So not this coming week, not on Tuesday or Wednesday this coming week. The week after, we're hoping to have Brent from Wisconsin on.
Perfect, because I am not available that week.
We still need to have...
Also, Randy Ultra. Can't forget about Randy Ultra.
Randy Ultra needs to come back. Carla and Javier from Alabama now actually are... I've been talking to them about having them on as guests for a college football episode.
Good idea.
So if we could have them on to talk Longhorn football, so it's just not me, that would be great.
Are you implying that I'm incapable of having an intelligent discussion about football?
I am not. I'm just saying that I feel like the Queen and I are biased when it comes to college football. So we need somebody that is.
So we need more Longhorns
biased.
that aren't biased.
We need more. No, we need more Longhorns that are more biased than us.
This is such a solid business plan.
Yes. And on top of that, I think we definitely need Nick in Arizona on because he did the live viewing of Sonoma with us last year.
Yeah.
Which did not end well for me.
No,
He
it did not.
almost got arrested.
Nope.
I did not get arrested.
I forgot about that.
I did not almost get arrested. For our live viewers, I did not almost get arrested. But
why did you not get arrested? Because your wife takes phenomenal care of you.
Exactly. Yes. But we have all sorts of viewers we need to have on. Plus, Kimmy Kuhn from NASCAR. We have. I don't want to use the word proposition because that sounds terrible. But we have proposed to have her on as a guest.
You've invited her?
We have offered.
Yeah. It's a cordial invitation.
We have offered. There is no acceptance yet as far as a contract.
Oh, God.
But Kimmy Kuhn, she's on NASCAR's Race Hub. So we're looking forward to having her back. And then Chris Kluwe. Or not having her back, but having her on.
And having Chris Kluwe back.
And having Chris Kluwe back. We're working something out with Chris Kluwe right now. We want something where we can record with him late in the evening where he has a chance to drink a beer or two with us and talk about the state of college football and professional football.
Has he downgraded from tequila on the rocks and is now just drinking beer like you guys?
He has not downgraded yet, but we're trying to pressure him into...
You're trying to support him.
We're trying to peer support Chris Kluwe into drinking a beer with us.
There you go.
Chappers, do you have anything you'd like to add?
I like Chris Kluwe.
Chris Kluwe is great. The other thing we're trying to do right now is Patrick Reed. He is a he's a.
That's lofty. If you're going Patrick Reed.
Well, it's not the Patrick Reed you're thinking of. Patrick Reed.
I thought you were talking about Captain America.
No. We're talking Patrick Reed, the guy that is the. I don't want to say personal assistant, but he's the social media manager for the Hendrick Motorsports drivers. Somebody that the Queen and I made friends with about 2 years ago now. I've contacted him about being a guest on our podcast. And the last one is Ryan Watson. He is a former Tennessee Titans player that is located here in Tampa. And real nice guy. He worked out at our gym formerly. We made some contacts with him. Real nice guy.
We need to get a long snapper on this podcast at some point.
I used to date a long snapper.
You did?
He went to
An NFL long snapper?
No, of course not. Mark and I have been together since we were 20.
Chappers. He went to Coastal Carolina, though.
He did not go to Coastal Carolina.
Oh, where'd he go?
I will not be disclosing where this person attended school, but it was a religious institution, and that's how I knew it wasn't going to last.
We'll talk about it after.
Yep.
All right, so we're wrapping the live podcast.
Yeah, we're struggling right now.
Yeah, Chappers. Can
Guys,
you tell me?
Do I really have to remind you? There are all these Four Loko flavors. Some places more than others, depending on where you live. But make sure you grab one of them, whether it be Frost. I don't remember. Fire? Is it? It's not fire. Whatever. Get some Four Loko!
I don't keep running, I'm running away. I'm running away. Goodbye, folks. Drink some Four Loko, support our podcast, and please, if you have Twitter, tweet Four Loko about our episode. Thank you.